Hello, hello, hello. How's all my peeps doing over here? How is everyone? It's been a while, I realize. So I'm back and ready to chat. I wanted to answer a couple comments that I've been getting, if I could find them here. See where my comments are. Give me a sec. Where are my comments? Can you guys all hear me? All right. So here are the comments. Okay, so let's see the latest comments. Hi, I'm a 20-year-old guy and I was always attracted to older women. I would love to know, do women your age consider guys my age to be in a relationship like friends with benefits? By the way, you look not, by the way you look. I don't know what that means. Okay, anyway, so this, the answer to that question is, it really depends. Like, I'm not going to be able to speak for all women if they're interested in 20-year-old guys, but you'd have to really be it depends on, like, first of all, I don't know if women my age would go for a 20-year-old. I'm pretty sure that's way too young. But say you wanted someone that maybe was in their like late 30s, early 40s, you're going to have to really be prepared for that. And I'm going to put out a video about being prepared before you walk up to someone and introduce yourself. You have to be in a really good space mentally and physically. You can't just walk up and just say, hey, nice tits, I want to go out with you. That's not going to fly really well. So what you're going to have to do is just really think about yourself. What can you do physically and mentally to make yourself like the best you can be, that kind of thing. So if you can get that game going and really be confident in yourself and learn how to not act like a child and dress like a child, you'll have a better chance. So just be prepared. Just like if you're going into a sales position, you wouldn't just walk in off the street and not realize what the person's looking for and what you can offer. Happy Friday to everyone. Yeah, it's Friday. Thanks for all the likes here on Instagram and on YouTube. Okay, so I was going to just answer that. And let's see. And there was another question here that I wanted to get answered. There's so many here. All right, I'm going to just answer your live questions now, and you'll have to just check out the video later on to see all the ways that you can prepare for being with an older woman. So hi to everyone here. Hip Hop Crash, Farhad, Chucky, Jason, Bryson, Dorky, Farhad, Paul, John, and Michelle. Okay, and everybody here on Instagram, hi, good day, happy Friday. Let's see, any questions that you guys have about anything? It can be about, will you put that video on your website? Yes, yeah, it's going to be on YouTube, Alex. It's all about the approach, Kinky with Flaws. Absolutely, you got to approach with confidence. I'm a 60-year-old and have always been drawn to beautiful older women since I was in high school. So there you go. I did marry an older lady. I did marry an older lady and married her. He was physically and mentally exhausted. I think eventually that's what causes heart attack and death. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Whoa. You want to spend the rest of your life with me? Okay, thanks. Let's see what we got going on. Lots of hearts, lots of love. Thank you for spreading it all here on Instagram. So if you haven't been to YouTube and YouTube hasn't been to Instagram, cross-pollinate with each other. I do stuff on both. I do a lot of Instagram stories about what's going on in my life, and some of the stuff is really funny stuff that I've been doing with my son. My podcast is called Sex Talk with My Mom. So if you guys have any questions or thoughts that you want to ask me, go ahead and ask me now. But check out Sex Talk with My Mom. I think you guys will really find it amusing. Hi to Kathy. Kathy, let's see. Twin Power Travel. If I missed you, that just means that I'm just trying to do too much at once. Open you, send video, sex you, 5 months is open you, $40,000. Okay, you send me $40,000. All right, send the $40,000. Let's see. Why I'm addicted to giving oral to women over 45. I don't know. Why are you addicted to giving oral to women over 45? Sex Talk with My Mom is a great podcast. Thank you, Kinky with Flaws. How did you find Sex Talk with My Mom? That's what I'd like to know. Let's see what's going on here. And Chad and Billy, and let's see. Why do older women want younger men? I answered that a lot in a lot of these videos prior to this, but I think there's a few reasons in particular. One of the reasons that older women like younger men is like their joie de vivre, like the love of life, which you sometimes don't get with the older men. Sometimes they're set in their ways. And with a younger person, you kind of grow together, and you can, I don't want to say mold a person into something, but you certainly can teach the person a lot, both about sex, but not just sex, but life in general. So I think it's also the fact that younger men are less apt to be like hostile and angry towards women the way that a lot of older men are. So there's a lot of reasons. Kinky with Flaws, you're very welcome. I'm a sex positive person. My wife and I are open in general. Cool. So how'd you find Sex Talk with My Mom? Let's see. Kathy, I'm not going to add anybody yet to this stream. Send video, 40,000, send you. I don't know what you're talking about. Being nude should not be sexual. Sex needs to be taught. It is pleasurable. Absolutely. Yes, that's true. If I was dating an older woman, I'd be nice, clean shaven, put a smart suit, a white shirt, pink tie. Would older women love a man in a pink tie? Yeah, why not, John? Do you prefer a man who is in their early 20s or later years? I'm in a long-term relationship with someone who's in his 40s. So I'm not a good one to ask about, like, what do I prefer? I believe that age is really more of like a mental state than it is like a physical state. I don't think it really matters like how old somebody is. I think what matters is like where they are like mentally. If you're an older soul, or if you're a young spirit. I'm kind of a younger spirit, so I tend to go with younger men, but that's just me. A lot of women are different. I love asking older ladies for advice, and I think they love teaching me. There you go. 1, 2. I think the only reason an older woman wants to be with a younger man is mainly because of sexual satisfaction and the energetic lifestyle a younger man has. That's probably part of it too. Definitely part of it has to do with the sexual part, but I think it's more than that. I think it has a lot to do with just like the energy that a young person brings to the table. I mean, I love to like just stay up all night just talking with younger guys, and when I was single, it was just like fun to do that. And it just it really depends on where you are in your life where you are. Like if you're in a position where you don't want anything like serious and you just want to have fun with someone, it's a good relationship for both. Like the younger guy would be with someone who is not looking to get married or looking to establish like a family or putting obligations on that you have to do this, and this. So there's a lot of things like that I think why that relationship works. Kinky with Flaws, where are you? You in, it says Americans sexualize a lot of things versus like South Americans and Europeans. Yeah, like what, Kinky with Flaws? Are you, by the way, in the United States? Where are you? Paul, thank you. I'm glad to hear about your cock size, Adele. One of the things I wouldn't do, to me, that's kind of like obnoxious and immature, is like my cock size is 10 inches. I mean, that's like a don't. You're in New York City, Kinky with Flaws. You're talking like breastfeeding people sexualized, I guess. Let's see. Do you like men with beards? Do most older women for younger men with beard? the urge. Jason, men with beards, yeah, I do. I mean, my boyfriend has a beard, but you know, I don't think it really matters. Like none of that stuff really matters. Like a beard, mustache, what the way you wear your hair, the way, you know, if you're bald, none of that stuff really matters. It's the person inside that matters. And I know it sounds corny, but it's true. But not to say that you definitely want to look more like a man. That's if you want to be prepared. That's what I'm talking about. Be a man, not a boy. So you don't walk around with your hair like horrible, you know, and with your teeth not brushed, or you know, walking around with your pants hanging down. It just doesn't go for. If you're going for some classy woman, she's not going to go for that kind of ill-groomed person with dirt under their fingernails or dirty teeth, things like that that you can easily fix very simply and cost efficiently. Being in a bra and panties is weird, but a two-piece bikini is okay. I agree with you, Kinky with Fuzz. It doesn't make a lot of sense why people are so uptight about bra and panties, but yeah, they'll be in a bathing suit. It doesn't make sense. It's silly. I have a sexual relationship with a 52-year-old woman. I'm 22 years old, male. Her husband is in a wheelchair for 15 years. Her husband knows about us, but still, I find it kind of wrong. Why would it be wrong? I think if it works for you guys, and especially if he's in a wheelchair and he can't provide the sexual satisfaction that she needs, and the husband wants her to be happy, why is it wrong? I personally don't think it's wrong at all. Thai chicken is not for me. Peace out. What in the heck does that mean? Selling sex is a business. Just look at any magazine cover, like Cosmos. But yeah, you're right. Thank you for the compliments. Americans are hypocrites. I would like my 65-year-old girlfriend to tell me she's pregnant. I think, Gary, that's a tall order. Usually someone who's 65 is kind of getting ready for being a grandma. Not a, oh, that's my doggy back out there. Female school teacher has sex with a 15-year-old boy and he gets praised. Yeah, it's a double standard. Thank you, David. Let's see. Ron, hello, Karen. I wish you a wonderful day. You look beautiful as always. You're just a great lady. Love your advice. Big hugs to you. Thanks, Ron. By the way, you guys, I have a Patreon page, Patreon, and I'll put it down here. If you guys want to like message me back and forth and have more of a personal relationship with me, not sexual, just personal, like being able to ask questions and have a conversation, go to my Patreon page, www.patreon.com/KarenLee. Go there. Do older women just want a toy boy or something else? I mean, maybe she's in a place where she just wants a toy boy, but maybe she's in a place where she wants to have a decent relationship with no strings attached. Maybe she's just ready for anything. You know, I don't know what everybody's, you know, I can't generalize for everybody. I can just tell you for myself what I need, and where I'm at always changes. Okay, if you guys want to have a really good meditation app, meditation has definitely changed my life, changed my boyfriend's life. What it does is it helps you be able to not overreact to things the way you might have always, if you have stress in your life, or, you know, everybody's got stress in their life. But meditation really, really has helped me. There's this app I've been using called Calm, and you can get a discount on it if you go to calm.com/mom. Put that in the code. It's an affiliate code. So you might be able to get a discount. I'm not sure what the discount is, but I think if you go to that, I might put it here in the chat, well, and you can see it. Here we go. Oh, shoot, sorry about that. Here it is. And if you're on Instagram and you want, I'm a young boy, I can make you feel like, oh, feel aware. Okay. So yeah, if you want to go to Calm, www.calm, and learn how to meditate. Calm.com. There. /mom. You get a discount, I believe. Not sure what it is. Maybe it's a free month or something. But yeah, go there. Let's see if I can pin comment. Okay, for the person that wants to send me $40,000 for a sex tape, that's not going to happen. Solenoid. I want Mrs. Robinson just for sex because I'm not ready to settle down and my job makes it difficult. I can't find a cougar. That is pretty much a very good reason why why younger guys like to be with older women, for exactly what you just said. For you don't want to settle down, your job makes it difficult, and you enjoy sex. So what I suggest you do is really step up your game. Like, you're not going to walk into a baseball game and not be like mentally prepared how to hit, right? And physically prepared how to hit. Both of those things have to go together. So that's where meditation can really help you, by the way. But especially if you're in a position like, who just said this? Solenoid. Your job makes it difficult to find a cougar. Well, I mean, once you're done working in your free time, go out. Just don't sit home. Try to make it happen for yourself. You can easily do that if you go to where older women hang out. I know that's the next question. I seem to you, I love you very much. I need you in my life. Thank you, Money Stone. Let's see. Both parties have to speak and agree where they both want the relationship to go. If it's a one-time thing, friends with benefits, or a serious relationship with commitment, both parties have to agree. Exactly. Well, I want you guys to realize that that's probably the number one thing, is like, make sure that you express that that's what you want. Don't act like you're going to want something different than you want, and don't say you want something different when you want. Really be honest. Older women don't play games. We don't like to waste our time with that. So if you're talking to an older woman and you only want sex with that person, you make sure that you say this is just going to be a sexual thing. This is not going to go any further. Yes, we're going to care and love each other and be kind to each other, but it's not going to be the next. You're not going to end up getting married and, riding out in the sunset together. Make sure you're honest. I'm a 20-year-old guy. I've always been attracted to older women. So would women your age consider being with a guy my age? Again, you might find a woman that is willing to be with someone at any age, depending on what she wants. It's mostly important, like, if you're a kind person, if you're an intelligent person, if you're safe, she feels secure with you, she can trust you. You just got to be honest. You have to be honest with yourself first before you can be honest with anyone else. Exactly. Kinky but flush. You got that down. Very good. Let's see what's going on. Rick. Hey, Karen, on the flip side, why do younger women find older men attractive? I'm 60 and seem to get a lot of attention from women in their late 30s. Rick. Okay, I don't want to generalize, because, again, there are definitely, women like me who like older women. There's women that are younger in their 30s, like you said, who like older men. What did I just say? Okay, yeah. What I meant was, there's women like me who like older men. And there's women that are in their 30s that like older men. I tend to think that some of the younger women like the older men because they want someone to take care of them. And it's not the same way with women. Women generally don't take care of younger guys, but older men do because they're financially more stable. So that might be part of it, Rick. I'd like to get your take, though, on it. You won't find what you're looking for until you really know what you want yourself. Exactly. That's a good point. You have to know yourself and know what you want. If you don't know what you want and aren't able to express what you want, then how is someone going to be a mind reader? Let's see. Are cougars usually looking for a specific age range when it comes to men? Jason, no. I don't think women, I don't know how to say this. Older women are not really looking for a younger guy. If it happens that a younger guy approaches them and they're interested, that's a different story. The idea that cougars are on the prowl is a fake idea that I don't know who made this up, but it's not really the case. Women don't go waiting for a woman to come up to you. She's not going to do that. She doesn't have to do that. At what age did the cougar life start? Oh, gee. What age? What I think of a cougar is, I've redefined it to confident, older, unique, genuine, assertive, and racy woman. So if you're in that category of like a confident cougar, you can be that at any age, pretty much, as long as it's like there's some life experience behind you. Because you can't really be like a cougar when you are in your 20s, because you're too young. You're just graduating and you're still a kid. But certainly after your 40s, you're in cougar territory. You can even be a cougar in 35 if you've got your shit together and you've gone through some stuff in your life. But I don't know. It's mostly someone who has their shit together. You say you would answer anything, so what's your favorite position, if I may ask? When did I say I'd answer anything? I did not say that. I said I would answer your questions, but I didn't say I'd answer anything. Or what Karen likes might not be what another woman likes. Am I right, Karen? Absolutely. Absolutely. What I like is what I like. That's why there's no two people that are the same. There's no two snowflakes and no two vaginas. They're all different. So just always be attuned to the person you're with and what you want and who they are. Okay, let's see. Most dating sites are just business for the owners. Oh, we're talking about dating sites. I think you're better off, like if you're, I'm not big on any of the cougar dating sites. I think it's all like men on there looking for cougars. And by the way, if any of you guys have seen me on Tinder, apparently people are using my pictures on Tinder and Match.com and other dating sites. It's all fake. I'm not on any dating sites, so don't go for those bots. You always talk about older women, younger men relationships. How old is your boyfriend? My boyfriend is in his 40s. He's much younger than me. Let's see. My take is not so much that they want to take. Oh, Rick, in terms of like why younger women are dating older men or are interested in older men. It's not that they want to be taken care of financially, I think, and have been told that younger women find older men more mature and don't play games with them. I find that very flattering when I'm. So yeah, I mean, I'm listen. I'm not an authority on younger women dating older men. I don't think I married my husband. He was a year older, but I was never really I never dated someone who was much older than me. And I think the oldest I've ever dated was maybe a year older than me or 2 years, but never dated anybody that was like 15 years older. Some of my friends have been in that type of relationship. It just wasn't for me, but that's just me. Wow, you look good all the time. Thank you. I don't look good all the time, trust me. Yeah, if you check out my Instagram stories, you'll see I'm not always. All right, where were we? No name. Honestly, what I love about older women is I think they are more open-minded about sex. And guys like myself and my age really like to have that kind of thing, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, women are older women are more open-minded about sex. I think so. If you can generalize about something, I would say the ones that are out in the singles world are definitely open-minded because, hey, they've already been in maybe a monogamous marriage or relationship and they want to be free, and why not try different stuff? You can always find conservative older women and you can always find conservative older men and vice versa, but as a whole, I would say they're a little more adventuresome. Should men always use a condom without asking and not use one? What? Absolutely. Is that even a question? Always use a condom, no matter what age you are, no matter who you're with, no matter how they swear how clean they are, no matter, I don't even care if they show you, lab work from that day. I still wouldn't be with someone without a condom unless you were in a monogamous relationship, a trusting relationship with that person. Don't risk your life and don't risk getting any of these diseases or pregnancy or anything like that. Don't take the risk. By the way, herpes you can get with a condom on. So just be really careful about who you're having sex with. Let's see. Billy, my wife loves it when we haven't. I must have missed something there. Are you talking about sex? Older women are usually looking for a specific body type in younger men. Jason, I don't think any older woman's looking for a specific body type as much as they're looking for someone who's in shape. If you're in shape, you're ahead of the game because a lot of older men get out of shape and they don't care. So again, this is just what I found. I like someone who cares about their inside and their outside, like physically and mentally. And that's what my book is going to stress that chapter. Before you approach an older woman, you need to get that game. And as a matter of fact, I just I'm going to be putting a video out, standalone video about what you do to prepare. You got to be prepared at all times. And my 52-year-old mom is dating a 20-year-old. Travis, how's that going for her? And how do you feel about it? How old are you, Travis? Let's see. Sorry, I have no questions. Live in a very small town. No good ladies left here like you. Just takers, no respectable ones. Here, there, single for a reason. You know, Ron, just, you know, never know what's going to happen from one minute to the next. You don't necessarily have to stay in your town. Go outside your town. Okay. Billy, you're saying my wife loves it when we have sex. Yeah, and that's another thing. Sex can be great even if you have it once in every 2 weeks. Sex can be horrible if you have it every day. I mean, it just really depends on the couple and what works for you guys. I missed some of the questions. Anyway, all right, I'm going to get going. So I just wanted to say, have a wonderful weekend. Check out my podcast, Sex Talk with My Mom. We're going to be celebrating a 200th episode anniversary. And it's going to be great because we're going to do videos. I'm doing some live shows if you want to check me out. Keep watching on Instagram and all my social media platforms on KarenLee Love and Sex Talk with My Mom, where we're going to be doing some live shows in Los Angeles. And we got a lot of really cool stuff coming up. So we're going to be on a pretty cool TV show, which I can't say yet, but it's going to be good. Kinky with Flaws, can I DM you? Sure, I don't get to all my DMs. The best way to reach me is on patreon.com/sextalk. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we do have patreon.com/sextalk with my mom, but we also have patreon.com/KarenLee, where it's better to, and then I can message back and forth with you. Unfortunately, I don't get a chance to answer a ton of these DMs and certainly don't get a chance to have a meaningful discussion because there's just too many coming in all the time. And let's see. I'm awesome and yummy. You're the most beautiful cougar. Lucky your boyfriend. Thank you, guys. Oh, Billy, you listen to the podcast. Yay. So you guys, it'll be helpful if you are listening to my podcast, Sex Talk with My Mom. It's on iHeartRadio, it's on Spotify, it's on iTunes. Sex Talk with My Mom. You will hear some really honest, funny discussion between myself, my son, and guests. We just had a really amazing guest this last week. Her name was Bryony Cole, and she's the future of sex. And she's talking about sex tech. It was really a cool discussion. So I hate for you guys to miss out on Sex Talk with My Mom, the podcast. If you already are an avid listener, make sure you leave us a review on iTunes. That really helps. Go to iTunes and just leave a review for Sex Talk with My Mom and let me know you did it. I'll give you a shout out. If you listen to it in your car or whatever, take a picture, put it on Instagram, and we'll make sure to repost it. That's about it. Happy TGIF to you, and thank you very much. I love you. Bye.